Welcome back. Spring is in the air, and fortunately for us, it's brought Nationals baseball with it. Sports anchor Andre Ellis is here to tell us about what's going on with the Nationals and more in the world of sports. Andre?
It's the biggest housewarming party in D.C., and everyone's invited. The Nationals opened their 2008 season in their new stadium. Second-year manager Manny Acta is excited about the new park and players.
We don't want to make any predictions because we're terrible about making predictions, and we're worse about believing them, as we proved last year. But you know, these guys, we believe we can win, and we're gonna play hard for 162 games, and we'll see where that takes us.
Washington, D.C. baseball fans have been waiting 37 years for their team to receive a new baseball stadium coupled with their now 3-year-old team. The first game in the new stadium will be against the Atlanta Braves, and everything that happens will be a first for the stadium. President Bush will throw out the first pitch for the new field, just like he did when the Nationals opened up at Robert F. Kennedy Stadium in 2005. With an official home field and baseball dimensions, the Washington Nationals can now play to their full potential and bring back the full excitement of baseball to D.C. The NCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments are underway, and already our local teams are experiencing some ups and downs. At American University, it was all smiles at the start of the week, but oh, how quickly the tide can change. Our own WABJ correspondent Courtney Jacobs has that story.
It has been 41 long years for American University's men's basketball team, but their long dream of going to the NCAA tournament finally became a reality this season. At the beginning of the season, did you think they would make it this far?
No, I didn't. We started the season, I believe, like 0-2, so that wasn't a good start. I didn't see them coming this far.
What was the campus reaction to when they made it to the tournament for the first time?
It was awesome. The atmosphere was great. It was awesome.
The Eagles made it to the NCAA tournament by winning their league championship game.
Yeah, I really didn't think they were going to make it that far. That was a huge surprise by me, and I don't actually really follow. I didn't follow him that much. I kind of feel bad that I didn't because I wasn't there. A bunch of my boys went down to see him play, and like honestly, yeah, I had no idea they were gonna make that to March Madness. That's so cool.
The Eagles have come within one game of making it to the NCAA tournament 3 times before.
Well, they always had potential. Being here in D.C., this is a mecca for college basketball with Baltimore and everything, all the surrounding areas. So it was only a matter of time before they put together the right package to get to the dance.
The Eagles lost to number 2 ranked Tennessee in the first round of the NCAA tournament, but the AU community will never forget the heart and effort that this team put into making it this far.
Well, I mean, it's the first time they're playing out there, so the guys don't have much of an experience. If you take Tennessee, they've been there for a long time. So those guys know what it is to play at that level. And we played them neck to neck till the last 2 minutes. So, I mean, it's pretty good. And since it's the first time, I'd say the next time we're going to win.
It put our school on the map. Kids had never heard of American University, and now they know who we are. So I've had a lot of friends from throughout the entire country tell me that they watched the game on ESPN2 when they played Tennessee. So it helps our school out a lot.
Overall, the AU's boys basketball team had a great season. Even though they didn't make it to the second round of the NCAA tournament, everyone was happy with the team's effort of making it this far, and they can't wait to see what they do next season. I'm Courtney Jacobs reporting for WABJ News.
In the women's NCAA tournament, the 6th-seeded George Washington Patriots took on the 2nd-seeded Rutgers Scarlet Knights. We will join this one in the second half, in which a jumper by Antalia Parrish shortens Rutgers' lead to just 3 points. But the dagger was this shot by Epiphany Prince, which lifted the Scarlet Knights over the Colonials, and it ended the Colonials' run at the Sweet 16. The final score was Scarlet Knights 53, the Colonials 42. That's all for sports. I'm Andre Ellis.
Thanks, Andre. What do you get when you combine hip-hop, paint, and breakdancing? Well, if you're watching local performance artists, the document show, it could be an interesting new form of art. Ryan has the scoop.
Okay, it's about to go down. Please step up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's true, oil and water don't mix, but you've probably never seen breakdancing and painting combined like this before.
The dancer is an artist, and some of our artists have become dancers or vice versa, and everybody's kind of, it's only 4 guys, you know, and we would be extended to like 3 collaborating artists who, you know, collaborate at times. But if we have a dancer collaborate, like, does that pull more or less weight than an artist we have collaborating? And we realized we had to hurry up and make that, you know, one, and make sure we get people to understand that too, because it's hard work either way, you know.
What started off 2 years ago as a what if for 7 friends who didn't know what would come of their crazy idea has turned into a surprising success.
And somebody popped up the idea, like, why don't we do this with b-boying? But we didn't even plan for it to be a show. We were just like, let's do this outside of a venue and try to see if we can steal their crowd. Try to make some money off of it real quick. And we met up that next Thursday to try to do it. Bad almost broke his neck. This man almost broke his arm. I mean, like, it started turning to work real fast.
The hard part was getting others, like art gallery owners, to take interest and see that what they were doing wasn't so crazy.
We actually got turned away from every gallery in DC. There's about 35, every single one. And I'm not going to mention any names. 30 names. I'm not going to mention 30 names.
Now known as the Document Show, the group could very well be the godfathers of a dynamic form of performance art.
The star of the show, what we create is art. You see what I mean? It's not creating, I mean, this is why we call it the document. I mean, it's like redundancy at best, you know? We create art using art, and then we film it with another form of art, and then photograph it. You see what I mean? So there's like 5 different levels of us all shooting the exact same thing. But it's its own discipline. You see what I mean?
So exactly how do they do what they do?
I guess it looks a lot more chaotic than it is. But if I show you the sets, you'll get it. You'll start to understand, like, real simple. Like, everything has like a rotary kind of feel to it. I'm sorry, a rotary feel to it. And so when I say freestyle, I don't necessarily actually mean wing it, because people got hurt. But I mean, like, we would start off with one piece, and somebody would, you know, kind of mess up, or we would be like, that looks hot, do that again. And then we would just kind of vote on it on the spot, just literally watching, like, you know, like it? And everybody was like, yeah. Or if even 3 people were like, yeah, don't touch it, we want to another piece, put that up. You know, or put it away for right now until we, you know, kind of get to it later.
And exactly how do they price such unique pieces of work?
Whatever the cost of, like, say if I were to injure my hand or something, doing the moves, whatever that cost would be, like to fix my hand at the hospital, we would charge. You see, because we put in the time to, you know, exert our bodies in certain ways to create these works, and we believe that we should, you know, we're risking our health to just for the sake of creating this art.
There's definitely more than what meets the eye. The color combination's infinite, the possibilities may be endless for these pioneers. The Document Show continues to shake and break barriers in the art world.
I'm blessed to do, you know, to be able to dance and do what I want to do, you know, as a living for right now, you know, and it also opened up doors to, you know, when I met Brandon to open up this art project and start this, and that's opened up more doors. So we're starting touring with this. We've already had about 5 shows so far, and I mean, you know, sky's the limit. It's only getting better and better.
And that's it for this edition of WABJ News. Thank you for joining us.
We'd like to extend a special thanks to the museum for letting us broadcast from their news studio. From all of us at WABJ News, good afternoon and have a pleasant day.